Welcome to the Cowboys versus Ninjas Podcast.
All right.
You folks have sent in some seriously awesome flash fiction stories.
Yeah.
That dive straight into ninja lore,
Oh.
but with some really intriguing twists.
I know, right?
We checked out 2 stories
Yeah.
that just blew us away.
Mm-hmm.
Ones that are packed with, secret techniques, dangerous rescues.
Oh, for sure.
Some real deep thoughts on what victory can really cost. What do you think?
You know, what really grabs me about these stories is that sharp contrast in their scope and focus. Like the first one, it unfolds against this backdrop of a huge clan war, right?
Oh, yeah.
It hints at, like, one dramatic action that could completely change the whole conflict.
Right.
But then the second story, it zooms right in on a super personal, immediate threat.
Yeah.
Like rescuing comrades when everything's at stake.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's jump right into that first story, the one you sent in. It's all about this young ninja, Ryo,
Okay.
who's part of the Kageyama clan. So picture this. It's
Right.
this long and brutal war, right?
Okay.
It's been tearing apart the Kageyama and Arashi clans for, generations.
Oh, wow.
But Ryo,
Yeah.
he's not so sure about the old ways anymore.
Hmm.
He sees their traditional ninjutsu, like their fighting style,
Yeah.
as not being enough against the Arashi's constant attacks.
Oh, that's interesting.
What do you make of that?
Well, right off the bat, it creates this tension within Ryo, doesn't it?
Totally.
He's bound by his clan's traditions, his ancestors,
Yeah.
But he sees this huge flaw in their approach, like a disconnect between their honorable methods and the brutal reality of the war.
Right.
It's this struggle, this push and pull between honoring the past and this need for change,
Yeah.
And that makes the story so powerful.
And it's that frustration that drives him to make a big gamble. He's convinced their techniques are failing them.
Oh, wow.
So he risks it all. Sneaks into the forbidden section of his clan's library, right?
Way, the forbidden section.
Yeah, that place that's shrouded in secrecy.
Yeah.
Off limits to everyone except a select few. And he steals an ancient scroll.
Oh, wow, he went there. What's in the scroll?
This isn't just any scroll. It describes this legendary technique they call the Akuma no Te, the devil's hand.
Devil's hand. That name just sends chills down your spine,
Doesn't it?
Like you instantly know this is something that breaks all the rules. Maybe even their moral code, right?
Totally. And the fact that past generations thought it was too dangerous and locked it away, well, that says a lot.
It does. It suggests they knew how dangerous it was, maybe from experience or some deep fear of what it could do. Why would they forbid something so powerful?
All right. What dangers were they so afraid of?
Exactly.
Well, the scroll doesn't describe super strength or crazy speed, which is what you might expect.
Yeah, I would think so.
It hints at something way more intense. A sacrifice.
Oh, that's interesting.
And there's this crucial moment where Ryo is studying this forbidden knowledge in the Kageyama clan's training ground. This place that's soaked in history and tradition. And out of nowhere, a mysterious figure just pops up from the shadows. It's like he was summoned by Ryo reading the scroll.
Whoa, that's creepy. And it's happening right in their ancestral training grounds, like the heart of their tradition.
Right.
It's like he's crossing a line, going into forbidden territory, both literally and metaphorically.
I see what you mean.
It's like that classic mysterious guy that shows up when characters have these huge moral choices to make. They can help you, or they can lead you down a dark path.
And this guy, he spills the beans about the Akuma no Te.
What's the deal? What's he say?
It's not just about being strong, it's about life itself. A strike with insane destructive power, but it's fueled by the user's own life force.
Hold on. So the more power you unleash, the more of yourself you use up.
Exactly. It's like the ultimate price. And now Ryo's facing this impossible choice. Does he stick with the traditions he thinks are going to doom his clan?
Yeah.
Or does he embrace this forbidden power that could save them but destroy him?
That's heavy. Talk about a gamble.
It's a classic Faustian bargain, but with ninjas.
It is, yeah. What's fascinating is that real power isn't about, being super strong or whatever.
Yeah.
It might be tied to how much life force you're willing to give up.
Right.
Saying that being too ambitious can destroy you.
So what is a real win if you got to give up so much of yourself?
Yeah. Can saving the clan justify sacrificing yourself?
Now, that second story takes us in a whole different direction.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
We move from a big clan war to a personal mission.
Okay.
We meet Karakichi,
Who's Karakichi?
an elite frog ninja of the Yamabuki clan.
Wait a minute. A frog ninja?
Yeah, and not just any frog ninja. He's like the best there is at sneaking through swamps.
Oh, come on.
I'm serious.
Okay.
He's known for being able to, like, cling to ceilings and breathe underwater using a reed as a snorkel.
A reed. That's pretty creative.
Right. What do you think?
It's such a cool twist. Like, who expects a frog ninja, right?
Technically.
It makes you wonder what other crazy ninja types are out there.
No,
I
it's
know.
hidden.
It's so inventive, you know?
And Karakichi's on this super personal mission.
Okay, what kind of mission?
His fellow frog ninja buddies, including one named Tadashi, they got captured.
Oh, no.
And they're being held in this heavily guarded enemy camp in the middle of a dangerous swamp.
That sounds tough.
No kidding. It's not like some big stone fortress. It's a bunch of rickety huts and watchtowers built right on the water. Which makes me think the swamp itself is going to play a big part in this.
Oh, for sure. The swamp's not just a setting, it's practically a character.
Yeah.
It totally favors Karakichi's froggy skills, right?
Exactly.
And the enemy. They're stuck with those land-based defenses, even though they're in the water, which kind of makes them vulnerable to a frog ninja, wouldn't you say?
Totally. It's all about using what you've got and knowing your environment.
For sure.
But what's really cool
Yeah.
is how they show Karakichi's size.
Okay, I'm listening.
It's not a weakness. It's his biggest advantage.
Interesting.
He can slip through the swamp and sneak into the enemy camp in ways a human ninja never could.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
We see him checking out the enemy.
Yeah.
5 guards armed with spears and nets.
Whoa, he's outnumbered.
Yeah. He's outgunned in the normal sense, but his size and agility, those are his real weapons.
It flips the whole power thing on its head, you know?
Right.
Strength isn't always about muscles or brute force. It can be about adapting, using what you have, understanding your surroundings.
Totally.
Karakichi can be super stealthy because he's so small. He can squeeze through tiny spaces, stay hidden.
It's perfect for infiltration.
It reminds us that advantages can pop up where you least expect them. Thinking outside the box, that's the real power move. Makes you think, right?
Okay. How often do we misjudge what's strong and what's weak?
All the time.
So, in these 2 ninja stories, we've seen some really different sides of their world.
Absolutely.
One's about a desperate grab for power with potentially huge consequences.
Yeah. Ryo's win against the Arashi comes at a big price. He's a hero who's fading away, questioning the rules he broke to get there.
It really makes you think, what's a win really worth when it demands such a big sacrifice?
Right. A huge question.
And then there's Karakichi.
Yeah, Karakichi. What a guy.
He shows us that even the littlest guy can do amazing things with skill, smarts, and pure determination.
Definitely. That daring rescue mission, using his froggy skills and that swamp to his advantage.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of ninja strength. Not brute force, not forbidden techniques.
Right.
But agility and cleverness.
He proves that thinking differently can be the strongest weapon of all.
Totally.
Yeah.
And his triumphant return with his buddies. It shows the strength of community.
Yeah.
How often do we underestimate those who seem small or insignificant?
Great question.
It happens more than we realize, I think.
So these flash fiction stories, they might be short.
Yeah.
But they're packed with big ideas and thought-provoking scenarios.
And they really are.
They make us think about ambition, sacrifice, and all the different ways strength can show up.
Couldn't agree more.
We hope this has sparked your curiosity
Yeah.
and maybe even inspired you to check out more flash fiction.
There's a whole world out there.
What parts of these stories resonated with you? What other ninja tales are waiting to be discovered? Keep those questions in mind as you keep exploring, folks. And until next time on the Cowboys vs. Ninjas podcast.
Keep those stories coming.
Don't forget to rate and follow for more awesome stories of cowboys and ninjas.
See you next time.